Good evening, dear all students. Today we will discuss about measurement and instrumentation. Let's see here. Our topic in MI is measurement of pressure. In this content, first we discuss about the content. Content is introduction, units of pressure, classification of pressure measurement. First we discuss about the what is the pressure. Pressure means force per unit area exerted by a fluid on the surface of the container. The force is defined by P is equal to F by A, where F is the force and A be the area. Now we discuss about the types of pressure. Pressures are two types, static pressure and dynamic pressure. In static pressure, under the constant pressure or static, the force is constant. In dynamic, the force is varying on the other hands. The units of pressure is Pascal and Newton per meter square. The Pascal is a CGS system and the relation between a 1 Pascal is equal to 1 by 100 bars. Now discuss about the classification of pressure and measurement. There are two types, mechanical and electromechanical. First, in mechanical, there are two types, static and dynamic. In static, manometer, U type, well type, inclined. In dynamic, there are diaphragm, bellows, bond rod, tube. In electromechanical, there are potentiometer, photoelectric type, capacitive type, piezoelectric and inductive. First we go to the watt meters, that is also known as manometers. In manometer there are different type of system are used, U type, well pressure, inclined or mercury float manometer. It has in this type there are two ends. U type manometer. This manometer consists of U type shape. In this manometer fluid is filled. Water and mercury are used as a monometric fluid. Advantage of this used fluid is that the mass density of this fluid can be obtained easily and they do not stick to the tube. The pressure is defined in this form, rho gs, where rho be the mass density of fluid and g with the gravity. P1 and P2 with the P1 with the unknown pressure and P2 with the atmospheric pressure. Now we discuss about the well type manometer. In well type manometer, a reserve manometer is used. Here is shown in the figure. Here there are two ends. The pressures P1 and P2 are measured by the formula rho gh. Now we discuss about the well type manometer is widely used because it of inconvenience. The reading of only in a single leg is required. It consists of very large diameter vessels connected on other side to the very small side of tube. Thus the zero level manometer is very little when the pressure is applied. The inclined type manometer is also shown here. There are two ends, P1 and P2. The P1 the tube is inclined with the other container. Next we do force swimming device. The force swimming device are those which convert the applied pressure into the displacement. Here there are some devices are used as a diaphragm, bellows and bond-on tube. Now we discuss about the diaphragm. And diaphragm are widely used for pressure uh, particularly a very low range, they can be detected with the pressure diffraction even the range of 0 to 4 millimeter. The diaphragm can also be formed of flat, congruent and the capsules. The choice of depends upon the strength and amount of reflection required. The diaphragm gauge is here shown in the figure. When the a measure an unknown pressure is inserted, the diaphragm will be deflected and which are supported by the spring, and the needles will be deflected the show the readings of the pressure. Bellows in a bellows gauge contain an elastic element that is the convoluted unit that expands and contracts actually with the change of pressure. The pressure to be measured can be applied to the outside or inside the bellows. However, in particular, most of bellows measure device have the pressure applied to the outside of the bellows. In this figure, a bellows is shown in the figure. Now we discuss about the Bourdon tube. It is an also elastic transducer that is Bourdon tube which is fixed and other open is one end receive the pressure which is to be measured. The other end of the Bourdon tube is free and closed. The Bourdon tube is in the bend form to look like a circular arc. All the various forms of the Bourdon tube have the common features that they had constructed the tube of non-circular cross section. The Bourdon tube is also shown in the figure. The Bourdon tube are generally three types. First is C type, helical type and the spiral type. Thank you. If any query, send your message. Thank you.